We are just hours away from another series of storms about to hit here on the Central Coast. Crews are working around the clock trying to get ready and particularly focusing on the roadways.
We have two primary areas of concern. First, Highway 17 in Scotts Valley. The slide has closed 2 lanes. Work to clear that slide did resume this morning. And a very serious situation in Big Sur, where Caltrans has shut down the Pfeiffer Canyon Bridge ahead of the rain as it is unstable.
Big question right now is how much time do they have before the next storm hits? Our chief meteorologist Lee Solomon joins us now with some answers.
Yeah, time's pretty much up. I mean, we had the break. We actually had mild temperatures, which was good. We had some evaporation from the soil, but not nearly enough that we really needed like 2 or 3 weeks of dry weather and fairly warm weather, temperatures over 60 degrees to really get the soils to dry out. We certainly didn't have that. And with the amount of rain we've had in the last couple of months, it's still pretty saturated out there. Next front already queued up on the north coast. It is part of a large atmospheric river again. We've had a lot of these this year, and these are always associated with flooding in California. These are usually 80–90% of the flooding events with these kinds of atmospheric rivers, and that's been the case this year. So you can see the rain piling up now on the north coast. Nothing locally, not expecting really much until about early tomorrow morning or in the wee hours overnight tonight. Here's what's interesting, though, about the rain forecast going into the next 48 hours. The first front that comes through fairly quickly, so it's progressive. It moves along. Yes, some moderate to heavy rain tomorrow morning for the commute, maybe a quarter, half an inch. But look at the next batch that comes up along the Big Sur coastline. Some of the valley locations, some of the coastal locations down in Big Sur could see well over 1 inch to 2 inches, and that could be another 2 to 4 inches up in the Santa Lucia. So that would definitely be an issue down in the southern parts of Monterey and San Benito counties. We're watching some of the bigger rivers with all of this too as it starts to accumulate. The atmosphere is completely primed up. We've got all the ingredients again. We've got areas of low pressure. We've got energy. We've got the jet stream, and we've got tropical moisture. So we'll talk about all of these again as we head into not only tomorrow, but into Friday, into Saturday, and then into early next week. So this is another series, and we'll talk about what the potential impacts could be across all of the Central Coast here in just a few minutes.
All right, Lee, thank you. So as Ali mentioned, it's going to be tough on the roadways tomorrow, especially in Santa Cruz County, where several major arteries are either closed or partially closed. Action News reporter Phil Gomez joins us live from Highway 17 with an update. Phil?
Well, Aaron, crews are working along the northbound Highway 17, shaping the hillside so when the rains come that hillside decides to move, that it won't slide into the freeway. The monster slide on Highway 17 at Vine Hill Road has blocked northbound lanes since last Tuesday, and the gridlock seems to never end, nor does the dedication of the crews cleaning it up. Since work restarted yesterday, Caltrans had 4 main goals in mind. First, they were cutting trees from the top of the hillside. Second, they created an 8-foot tall berm. Third, they have 4 locations where they're dumping this debris. And lastly, and more importantly, they've created what's called a vertical slope.
It'll slide down, will act as a catchment to prevent any big rocks from jumping over to the southbound lanes.
Road crews prepared to place 2 85-foot-long rail cars over Nelson Road. The public has access along a single private road through Mission Springs, but there's a 9 p.m. curfew when gates close off the road.
It means I might actually be able to go to work for the first time in a few weeks.
But not so fast. Even if the temporary bridge is put in place, traffic won't be able to use it until mid to late next week. Valencia Road is down to 1 lane in 2 locations. As a precaution, the Pajaro Valley Unified School District is using smaller buses to get Valencia elementary students to and from school. Students who already use the bigger buses are dropped off at Aptos Junior High School and shuttled in. So far, 17 parents have committed to the service, but it's open to all.
We felt that the smaller buses, which are about 1/3 of the weight of a regular bus, would be a safer route given the road conditions.
And the school district has traffic control going along Valencia Road, so cars won't have to stop one at a time at those stop signs. They'll be able to take 5 or 6 or more in to pick up their children or drop them off. And also just got late word that Nelson Road, well, they have a bridge up there in Scotts Valley. Dan, Aaron?
Still slow going. All right, thank you, Phil. There is some good news, bad news on the repair front. A federal declaration will help pay for 75% of the cost to repair roads but the county does have to come up with the other 25%. And the declaration only covers the week of January 6th through January 13th. So damage that happened during that week will be covered with this declaration. However, there is some hope that those dates will be expanded because of all the additional damage.